Welcome back to another video, everyone. And since I just finished Bleach, I decided to make a big three character tier list. And now, since obviously I'm not gonna have all the characters, I added three villains, and then five uh, protagonists as friends, and then the protagonist. All right, for each anime, so it would be fair. And well, if your favorite character isn't here, deal with it. All right, or you can just leave a comment or something about it. Okay. Now let's begin with One Piece. Aokiji. Aokiji is my favorite admiral out of the three. He has an interesting personality. Obviously, he's the one that saved Robin. Yeah, that's what makes him interesting. But of course, he's the Marine, so he would be one of the villains in the story. Next, we have Doflamingo. He is a decent written character as far as his One Piece characters go. He's just not that exciting. He's just psychotic and evil. He uses people, you know. Kaido, Kaido's even worse. He's not written that well. I don't know. He's kind of stupid too. He wants to kill himself, but I don't know. He can't simply jump into the ocean. Simply do that. He doesn't. Okay. Next we have the good characters. Now, by good characters I mean like in the show, alright, and not like actually good characters. You got what I'm saying, right? Next we have Law. My favorite character in One Piece. He is calm, collected. I like his character. His abilities are cool too, you know. Kaido's abilities are cool too, actually, but he's just a bad character. Oh well, you got what I'm saying. Abilities isn't in this tier list. Sanji, I really want to give him D tier because the fact that he loves women is so overused in One Piece. It's just so annoying at that point. Yeah, I'm putting him at a D. He is just annoying to an extent at this point. Zoro, I really like Zoro as a character, but if you like reflect on what like type of person he is, he's really straightforward and basic in that he is just a loyal guy that has very high pride and maybe a bit sexism. That's Zoro's character. That's it. Uh, Shanks. Shanks is an interesting character. Uh, but he really isn't introduced that much, so I don't exactly know who he is, or like, you know, that much about him. But, yeah, I'll place him at B. Luffy, Luffy's A. He's actually not like a generic MC who is just like, I don't know, funny, stupid, and strong, gets stronger every single time. But like, Luffy actually has a decent mentality, and yeah, it's what makes him human. Like, in my opinion, the best main character in the big three. Nami, Nami's alright. She's not great, but she's decent. I'll place her at B tier. Now we're moving on to the Bleach characters. First off, we have Eisen. I mean, in fact, I'm actually just confused on why Eisen is a character. He's evil because he wants to gain power, but when Ichigo defeats him, he says that in his heart he wanted to be a Soul Reaper again. That doesn't make sense to me and just contradicts. But he is calm, collected, and smart as a villain. A good villain should be. So I'll place him at B tier. Nothing interesting. This guy, number 4. I don't know his name. Horrible villain. Okay, shows no emotion. All right, I'm trying to watch an anime here about people fighting each other. He looks like that for the entire anime. You see his face? That's how he looks like for the entire anime. All right, how do you expect him? How do you expect me to enjoy an anime when you're fighting a villain that looks like that? Thank you for my and Grimjaw is the exact opposite of this guy. He actually shows a lot of emotions, and he's a jaguar, which is cool. And he has blue hair. Okay. I'm sucker for blue characters. Deal with it. Chad, alright. He he is actually a pretty deep character, and he shares a bond with Ichigo and stuff. He basically fights for Ichigo and whatever. His entire history is like based around Ichigo, making him like a really interesting character. Ichigo himself, though, is a generic main character. There's nothing much to say about Ichigo. I feel like he's definitely the worst main character out of the big three. There's nothing interesting about him. Like there's actually nothing interesting about Ichigo I can think of. Like the only time where he appeared as humane was the Fullbringer arc, and the only thing that made the author made him humane was because the fans were complaining. So how do you expect me to? Okay, whatever. You get the idea. Rukia, she is just a bland, boring character. Like character-wise, what does she do? She's just there, mostly on the back lines, not doing anything, and sometimes randomly appear when Ichigo's in danger. It's like, oh Ichigo, you're my friend. Wow. Yeah, she's not that good of a character either. Renji is basically the exact same character as Ichigo, except that he has red hair. Yeah, that's it. Filza, Filza is actually funny. I like his voice and his personality, and he's smart too. So I like him. Yeah. Uh, what's his name again? Ishida. Let me check actually. Yes, Ishida. He is a bit better than Ichigo, but he is, yeah. The only thing that separates him from Ichigo is that he's smart, and he actually is a bit humane, as he is like, awkward, socially awkward and stuff. You got it. Okay, now that's all the Bleach characters done. We move on to Naruto. At first we have Itachi, which I think Itachi is a masterpiece of a character. There you go, I said it. He is just a great character overall. I mean, his history, what he's done for the village. I don't know. I respect Itachi a lot. I'll put him at S. Madara, Madara goes at A tier. The show explains why he wants to be a villain. He isn't just a villain for like no reason. He's a villain because he thinks he's a good guy and stuff. He fights for what he believes is right, which is, I admire that from a writer perspective. No, I'm not a writer, by the way. Next we have Nagato. He is basically the same situation as Madara, as his past experiences made him turn into this character. Pain, whatever. His history is pretty interesting, but I won't say he is as cool or like knowledgeable as Madara, so I'll put him at B tier. But like he's definitely better than. Okay, never mind. I just looked at the characters that are in B tier and I realized that Nagato is better than all of them, so he's going to A tier. Never mind. Jiraiya is kind, perverted sensei type teacher that happens basically in all anime. I'll put him B tier. Then actually no, C tier, because yeah, they kind of like Sanji. He uses his perverted a bit much, not as much because obviously he doesn't last the entire show. Sadly, yeah. If he did though, he'd definitely be in D tier, but he doesn't, so he's here at C. Kakashi, no one doesn't like it. Kakashi, alright, let's just admit that. A tier is good, alright. In fact, I'll put him at top A. Although I'm not really rating like this. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Kurama. I like Kurama's character a lot. but he is, of course, meant to be evil because he's written to be one, as he is like every tailed beast has their own personality and stuff, so he is like just angry and stuff, seeking revenge. Makes sense, but yeah, he doesn't appear as human either. Minato Minato shows a lot of emotion in the series, and well, he does, but he's not really deep though. He's quite simple if you think about it. I'll put him at B tier for now. Naruto is just another B tier main character, more generic than Luffy, but still more human than Ichigo. Last we have Sasuke. Sasuke actually has a reasonable personality for his past, and he's cool in a way that his goal in the entire anime itself is just very clear and shown to the audience. So that's what makes him a good character. Okay, and right now I will be doing reordering the tiers. So starting from S tier, I think I like Itachi more than Law. And then here I'm probably going to put Kakashi, Madara, Grimjaw, Urahara, Aokiji, Nagato, Luffy, Chad, Sasuke. B tier, put Zoro first, Shanks, Eisen, Naruto, Kurama, yeah, actually I'll do Kurama, Ishida, Nami, Minato, Doflamingo. C tier, Rukia, Renji, Ichigo, Jiraiya, and Kaido. And D tier stays the same. And there you have it. This is my character tier list. If you want, you can find it. This is its name. You can change whatever you want, but that is my tier list. And I hope you enjoy. Have a good day.